Gunboat patrols have located a rebel cruiser taking on supplies in the blue ice. We can assume the cruiser has a strong force of A-wing, X-wing and B-wing starfighters. Our attack will proceed in waves. You will fly in the first wave, made up of 3 flight groups of gunboats. Your primary task is to destroy the starfighter defense that the cruiser will send into battle. Once the starfighter defense has been eliminated, assist the second wave in their attack. The second wave will enter the battle in 5 minutes. They will escort transports carrying torpedoes. The supply containers need to be destroyed to prevent the cruiser from getting resupplied.
Okay, welcome to the 5th mission of the first battle in Star Wars TIE Fighter Collector Series. We're going to be flying a gunboat this time, which is equipped with a hyperdrive, a shield generator, and a pair of ion cannons. That's all very cool. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I like to do in this mission is target one of these A-wings that launches. The primary objective of this mission is to take out all the fighters that start off in the battle. So these A-wings are among them, and they're the most annoying of the group, I'd say. There's also some X-wings and some B-wings, but they aren't nearly as irritating to have to deal with. And I want to take care of one of them. What I like to do is I like to switch to the B-wings and take care of these guys afterwards. It's just nice to be able to take out one of the A-wings using missiles quickly enough without having to worry about chasing them down or anything like that, because normally when you fight an A-wing you end up having to chase them around all over the place, and he's really fast and it's pretty irritating and just a general nuisance. So being able to avoid that is pretty nice. But again, that's only for the one. We're going to have to come back and kill the rest afterwards, so it's not exactly the greatest deal in the world, but it'll do. Now, now that we have a shield generator, we have to worry about balancing the power to it to make sure that we can keep ourselves alive. We don't want to be spending too much power on it, because if we do that, then we won't have any powers for our laser and center engines. So it's a good skill to learn exactly when you need what kind of power. And when we're fighting B-wings, you don't really need engine power that much, since they're pretty slow, so we can afford to put a lot of energy into our shields, into our recharging our lasers, which is a pretty nice deal. But when you're fighting something like an A-wing, you can't really afford that, because you really need to keep up with them by pumping up your engines, so you don't have that luxury. But when we're fighting these B-wings, at least we can afford to give ourselves a positive energy, positive shield regeneration rate, which is pretty nice. So we're definitely going to keep that up while we're fighting these guys. And I think there's only 4 of them, so this should be the last one. So this guy's been trailing us for a while. And let's see here. I'll just take care of him. And be rid of that part of the mission, since he's dead. Let's see here. Okay, so that's all the B-wings dead. Now we're going to go ahead and do the secondary objectives for this mission. First, we're going to take care of these shuttles who have seen fit to attack us. These two transports rather, have a tendency to lay down a bunch of mines all over the battlefield and then come and attack you afterwards. So we kind of want to take care of them, since they're pretty irritating. And once they're dead, we can go ahead and proceed with the secondary objectives, as I was saying before they attacked us. Actually, he's not attacking us, so we'll ignore him for now and continue with this. Anyway, the secondary objectives are to scan these cargo containers that you can see here. Now, this isn't too difficult. Unfortunately, those transports lay down a bunch of mines everywhere, so those mines are going to shoot at us while we're trying to deal with this. As you can see, their shots are flying all over the place, which is why we're going to have a high shield generation rate and a high engine rate, so we can get this done more quickly. As long as you do that, it shouldn't be too hard to scan these guys. And once you've done that, you'll have done the secondary objectives for this mission. And then you can go ahead and continue with trying to take out all the fighters in the area. Now, after you've taken care of all the B-Wings, I really think you should take care of the A-Wings, since your buddies can do a pretty good job taking care of the X-Wings, but they can't really do that much against the A-Wings. They just can't seem to keep up. Which isn't really terribly surprising, but there you have it. A couple missiles should take care of both of them, though. And let's see, where's the other one? Okay. Alright, he's going a bit too fast. So I'm going to have to increase their engine rate in order to keep him up and just kill him conventionally with lasers, or maybe not. Oh, no, didn't work. Okay. Yeah, let's just kill him the old-fashioned way. Okay. Need more engine power. Let's see here. As I was mentioning in the previous videos, the A-Wings are probably one of the... well, they're definitely the fastest rebel ship at this point of the game. I'm pretty sure some of the later ones are a bit faster, but it's not a big deal. And you also get faster ships later on, obviously, not just fighting. Using the same stuff over and over again, that would kind of stink, but fortunately it's not the case at all. And with all those A-Wings gone and all the B-Wings gone, all that's left is the X-Wings, who are sort of a balance between the two. They have more laser cannons than either of them. The B-Wing only has 3 and the A-Wing has 2. But a bit faster than the B-Wing as well, but they don't carry as big of a payload. And that was the last of the X-Wings, actually, so we've actually done the primary and secondary objectives for the mission. Now, bonus objectives for this are to kill a bunch of extra fighters that pop in around this time. And that can be pretty irritating, mostly because they tend to focus on you and launch a bunch of missiles at you. And being the series, or the collector series, this can be really hard to deal with. So I'm just going to have a drive out here. If you want to go ahead and do the bonus objectives, be my guest. But I can't really be bothered. I've tried several times and failed, so we'll just leave it at that. Alright? See you next.